Beatles brought their music to America in person, appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Yeah, but you may not know that they actually spent some time right here in Florida having a little fun. Tampa Bay Times outdoor man Terry Tomlin shows us how their experience when they were here is being restored in this morning's Everyday Adventure.
50 years ago this week, the Beatles took a little boat ride in Miami. And you're in for a treat today. We're on the very same boat, the original Cigarette, and boy, does this thing fly. I'm here with Bob Dinesco, Jr., who, along with his father and his brother, rebuilt this boat. Tell us, this is a real family affair.
Oh, absolutely it was. It started about 12 years ago, and it took about 4 to 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears to restore the boat. The boat was originally built in late 1963 by Don Aronow. It was his first production race boat, and he went on to place second overall in the Miami to Key West race that November of '63. And then in February of 1964, Don took the Beatles out on for a spirited offshore powerboat ride, one that I don't believe they've ever forgotten.
Now, did they actually drive the boat? From what I understand, they all didn't feel the same way about going 60 miles an hour on a boat.
No, from what I understand through Michael Aronow, Don's son, who was there that day, the only Beatle that actually really enjoyed the ride was Ringo, who was absolutely thrilled to death.
Now, when these guys used to race boats, it's nothing like we see in boat racing today, where they have padded seats with suspension and springs. These guys were standing up.
They were standing up, and I, to this day, don't know how they did it, specifically for the amount of time they raced, anywhere from 3 to 4 hours to 21 hours plus. So it's quite amazing to think someone could do that.
In the early days of offshore powerboat racing, it was truly offshore. These guys took off from the dock and disappeared at sea.
Absolutely, and all they had with them were 1 or 2 compasses, circa World War II bomber compasses, to navigate through the open ocean.
Wow, that was quite a ride on the original Cigarette boat. I tell you, that's probably the only thing I have in common with the Beatles. We both drove in the same boat. Until next time, I'm Terry Tomlin with your Everyday Adventure on the water, Tampa Bay.